Hello friends, the Healthy Lifestyle channel is with you, and this video we will talk about the most harmful products that are literally destroying our health and our body, and I confess that, when I was preparing the list, I caught myself thinking that almost all of these foods I eat, and little horrified, so the video will be useful and interesting, watch it to the end. Food is the main supplier of energy for our body. The more natural and high-quality food we eat, the healthier and more energetic we are. The less high-quality, processed, the less useful this food is for our body. There are products, the harm of which many do not even know. Moreover, we even consider them useful and try to use them regularly, not suspecting what harm they bring to us. In this article, we will look at the most harmful products that should preferably be excluded or reduced from your diet forever. Number 1. Processed meat, sausages and wieners, smoked sausages and generally any processed meat. The first thing you should definitely exclude is sausages. If you think that sausages contain meat, then you are mistaken. There is probably no more than 10% of real meat there. It is real meat, not soy, not a substitute, namely real. Most of the contents of these sausages have nothing to do with meat, they contain a huge amount of cheap fats and trans fats. Modern technologies allow you to add such flavors that are able to simulate absolutely any taste. The meat that still gets into these sausages is actually waste meat products, and not the neck, and not the fillet. And this delicate and pink color of the sausage is obtained by adding sodium nitrate. But the worst ingredient that is found there is probably liquid smoke, which is used in smoked sausage because previously smoked sausage was really smoked, and now no one, of course, actually smokes anything on real fire. To date, liquid smoke is added to the production of smoked sausage, a substance that mimics the taste of smoked meat. By the way, in Europe, liquid smoke is generally prohibited in principle since it is the strongest carcinogen, as it provokes cancer. Thanks for watching the video. Welcome to our channel, Healthy Lifestyle. On this channel we talk about a healthy lifestyle, proper nutrition, fitness, training, longevity, health, happy life, and about everything that is useful for us and for our family. Well, a little bit about what is not useful or even harmful. Join us and you will definitely learn something new, so watch the video until the end. It will be very interesting, useful and amazing. Write comments, express your opinion, share videos with friends and like. And don't forget to click on the bell so as not to miss useful new items. Thanks. Good luck to you and good health. Number 2. Shiny apples. Chemically treated fruits will cause serious harm to the body. Wax and paraffin are used for this purpose. They help to preserve the presentation of fruits that are glossy and apples with a shiny peel. The fact is that for such a shine they are rubbed with paraffin, and it is almost impossible to wash off the paraffin with water because paraffin is a hydrophobic substance and it is absolutely impossible to eat it, so shiny apples can be eaten in principle, but the peel must be cut off. In general, it is better to peel any fruit because pesticides are used there, substances that protect them from parasites and tend to settle on the surface of the fruit. Number 3. Chips. This can also include French fries and generally everything deep fried in fried oil. Each package of chips will contain both sodium glutamate and sodium phosphate and many other things that are not recommended for consumption. In addition, fried butter is a carcinogen. Chips are harmful to people with hypertension due to their high salt content. They are also harmful to people with atherosclerosis because they contain cholesterol. Because of the large number of calories, they should not be eaten by obese people. With rapid and high heating during the manufacture of starch chips, acrylamide is formed, which is a very dangerous carcinogen, the regular consumption of which in large quantities leads to cancer. This substance is especially dangerous for women because under its influence, tumors arise precisely in the female genitals, the uterus and ovaries. But you need to understand that many products from conditionally useful are harmful to people with these diseases. Too much fruit in the diet will also not be healthy because fructose goes into the stomach and forms visceral fat. Number 4. Yogurts. Oddly enough, yes, yogurts. After all, what could be wrong with yogurt because it's live milk and sourdough? Yes, this is true. If you are dealing with live milk and sourdough, then this is definitely a useful product. It's just that those yogurts that are sold in supermarkets on an industrial scale are not yogurts in any way, that is, the recipe there is absolutely not the same. They are made on the basis of milk powder and artificially add thickeners and flavorings there. If you look at the contents of yogurt from the supermarket, then most likely starch will be indicated there. In fact, starch is a universal thickener. To a greater extent, this applies to purchased yogurts because it is not profitable for manufacturers to add natural ingredients. Therefore, they poison the product with preservatives, dyes, flavor enhancers, flavorings. The main harm of such yogurt is the destruction of tooth enamel, a large amount of sugar, which leads to diabetes mellitus. All lactic acid bacteria die during pasteurization. The positive effect of the drink is neutralized. Seizures are possible with excessive use, calcium oversaturation, increased acidity. It is not recommended using for children. Number 5. Mayonnaise. Of course, if you take the traditional mayonnaise recipe, then everything is generally not bad and normal there. But in industrial production, people went the other way and mixed something there that it's better not to keep it even in the refrigerator. It contains flavor substitutes, colorants, and trans fats. Trans fats are generally an extremely harmful thing, and this is literally the scourge of our century because it is a cheap source of fat that is delicious and people like it, but it is extremely toxic because of its carcinogenicity and because of its very slow withdrawal from the body. All over the world, public organizations are already struggling with these trans fats and are trying to at least label products containing them because it is extremely difficult to completely ban them. Women who watch their figure have long understood the harm of mayonnaise and simply cut it out of their diet, replacing it with more delicious and natural sauces. But what should I advise those lovers who, even realizing the full harm of mayonnaise, continue to use it in quite large quantities? And in such a situation there is a way out. You can make homemade mayonnaise. The use of mayonnaise in this case will consist in the use of natural high-quality products with a minimum of preservatives and cholesterol. It will become a real compromise for those who find it difficult to give up the usual taste of their favorite dishes seasoned with this sauce, and the harm of mayonnaise in this case will manifest itself only in its high-calorie content. Number 6. Crab sticks. If you think that crab sticks are made from crab, then this is not so. The manufacturer says that he uses fish meat, but in fact it is, again, waste from the fishing industry plus various fillers that form the very shape of the stick and other flavors and preservatives. In general, instead of crab sticks, it is better, of course, to eat real fish. The original name of crab sticks is surimi, translated from Japanese it means minced meat. In order to cook crab sticks, take a small amount of weedy white fish, a lot of starch and unnatural additives. Seafood has a lot of protein, but crab sticks are not seafood. This product cannot be regarded as protein, since it consists mainly of low-grade starch. Crab sticks are not suitable for either dietary or healthy eating. They have practically no nutrients. There are many other ingredients in crab sticks that you would hardly like to see in your food. These are sorbitol and carrageenan, which increase inflammation and cause ulcerative colitis, as well as low-quality starch, the origin of which is unknown. The habit of eating crab sticks is harmful to health in all directions. There are many healthy alternatives that will seem no less delicious, but at the same time, will be rich in nutrients. Number 7. Canned food. Canned food is an integral part of our diet. Whether we want it or not, canned food has always been, is, and will always be. Almost any canned food is a very unhealthy product. Any normal nutritionist will say that the less canned food in your life, the better. Especially when you buy a tin can, pay attention to whether there is sugar in it. Very often there is sugar there. And if there is sugar in the can, then it leads to connective tissue dysplasia. In a broad sense, canned food should be understood as any products processed for the purpose of long-term storage. This includes pickled vegetables, jam, lard, dried apples, dried fish, and smoked sausage. However, the use of the word canned food was fixed precisely for products packed in sealed jars and sterilized in a special way. Most of the misconceptions are connected with them. There are also preserves. They are also packed in an airtight package, but they are not sterilized. These include condensed milk, salted fish and seafood, jams and the like. Number 8. Salt. Salt consists of two chemical elements, sodium and chlorine, which are extremely necessary for the human body. Sodium regulates the amount of fluid in the human body, and chlorine stimulates the formation of hydrochloric acid in the stomach, which is extremely necessary for the normal digestion of food. In principle, of course, you can use salt, but if you use it more than 5 grams per day, then this has an extremely negative effect on your health. Salt disrupts the fluid balance in your body. Excess salt can also cause kidney failure and heart problems and blood pressure. Also, a large amount of salt is a carcinogen. Excess salt stimulates water retention in the body, which impairs kidney function and also contributes to obesity. Excessive salt intake increases blood pressure, and this leads to the development of hypertension. Number 9. Pseudo-useful products. Food with undeservedly good reputation. There are products, the harm of which many do not even know. Moreover, we even consider them useful and try to use them regularly, not suspecting what harm they bring to us. These are, for example, fruit juices. For example, in orange juice you can sometimes see supposedly the pulp of fresh oranges. In fact, it is nothing more than chopped cabbage. The real juice is contained there in minimal quantities. Everything else is sugar and flavorings. All fans of a healthy lifestyle have long abandoned industrial juice in bags. In fact, it is no more useful than any sweet soda, sugar, preservatives, acids and no vitamins. They don't survive in plastic bags and bottles. Fresh is not much better. When the fruit is squeezed, the fiber useful for digestion goes to waste, water and fruit sugar remain. We all know about the amount of vitamins contained in fruits, vegetables and other natural products. That is why we are happy to drink and eat industrial and store products, and we believe that we are improving our health. Have you ever read the composition on the package? If you study it, you will find a huge amount of sugar, substitutes, dyes and flavors. Yes, naturalness is there too, but in a minimal amount. Number 10. Sweet sodas. In fact, soda is syrup. A liter of Coca-Cola contains as much as 25 spoons of sugar, and this drink does not relieve thirst at all, but only strengthens it. The volume of flavors, dyes and preservatives of soda is very high. The presence of phosphoric acid, which is in soda, is also very harmful. It has a very strong effect on the calcium metabolism in your body, and if you drink a lot of soda, it will really begin to remove calcium from you. This is especially harmful for children and adolescents, since their skeleton is just being formed. A drink loved by many, because of its high calorie content, like confectionery, is dangerous to our hearts in excess. American studies have proved that the harm of sweet carbonated water, drunk 1.5 liters per day, consists in tripling the risk of cardiovascular diseases. The contraindication of the drink to people genetically predisposed to diabetes is explained by the high sugar content in it. It is also interesting that, as a result of internet surveys of students of American educational institutions, it was found that children who regularly consume carbonated sweet water are more prone to aggression among their peers. If the examples given did not increase faith in the harm of sweet carbonated water and did not shake the love for this drink, conduct your own experiment. Drink a lot of regular raw water regularly for a week and sweet carbonated water for a week. Then draw conclusions. So that the use of any product does not bring harm to health, do not forget about contraindications and not excessive to their use. Any products, you need to eat moderately, and you need to know the measure and not overeat. Thanks for watching the video. Welcome to our channel, Healthy Lifestyle. Write comments, express your opinion, share videos with friends and like. And don't forget to click on the bell so as not to miss useful new items. Thanks. Good luck to you and good health.